All right, guys, welcome to another live stream. Welcome to another live stream. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. All right, so we're going to give an update of the market, take a look at crypto, stocks, a little bit of news, and then we will play a few games of Blitz, and that'll be it for the day. Okay, so the market overall, I'm looking at the S&P, the SPY. So it looks like the SPY was up a little bit today, up 0.25% or up 0.04%, up 0.25. Bitcoin's at 108, so it looks like again we did not see a slip in price when it came to the conflict with Iran and Israel. BTC kept very strong. I think it slightly dipped to like 104, 105 maybe. But again, right now it's back to 108. And again, it's the year after the halvening. The halvening was last year, April 2024. We're already, if we look, so we're already, what, May, June, July. We're already 3 months, uh, a year and 3 months past the halvening. So we're going to, in my opinion, we're going to get into territory where we're going to start to see things pump. A lot of people are predicting that we'll see another leg up here in the summer, so July, August timeframe, and then kind of stay stagnant for a little bit, and then a super rally in October through the end of the year, maybe going into the beginning of 2026. Now, a lot again, and there was news about the rate cuts. So again, we got our first rate cut, our first two rate cuts back in 2024. If you guys remember, it was November and December, and we kind of paused, right? We paused for January, February, March, April, June, and now going into July. A lot of people are speculating maybe we get our first rate cut here soon. Federal Jerome Powell, or Fed Jerome Powell, he's starting to lighten up, right? He's still saying we're not in a recession, where inflation has not tapered off yet. It's not close to that 2% that he wants, but we're pretty much getting there. We're getting there because again, discussions about tariffs are starting to settle. I think we're gonna get. I don't know if we really came to a deal with China, so that's there. So that's put on the back burner. The Iran stuff, yeah, they broke the ceasefire, or Israel broke the ceasefire, but that's starting to settle off too. So it looks like we're going into the second half of this year with some rate cuts, and then historically a parabolic move to the upside, specifically again for crypto, because this is kind of the year where it goes parabolic. But I think we're going to see also some stocks go up as well in the AI sector. Hey, what's up, Mauricio? But yeah, I think that's it. So let's take a look. So what's interesting, we're seeing BTC go up. So that's why I think we're probably going to break 110 here soon. Ethereum's at 2440, but it's still pretty strong. I mean, we broke down all the way to 1900, so now we're back at 2500. And yeah, I think here in July should be very interesting. I know I said that for June, I said that for May, but honestly, like each cycle is different. You're not going to be. It's different in the sense where when everybody thinks the market's going to go up, that's probably when it's not going to go up. So we had a lot of calls like when we were in end of 2024, December timeframe. Everybody was like, okay, January, February, March, crypto's going to go crazy, right? Because again, rightfully so, it was the year after the halvening. But, and then we thought, okay, well, if it's not in March, it's not in April, it's not in June, then we're going to get it in May, June, July. Sorry, I said April. I said January, February, March. So we're going to get it in April, May, or June. We didn't get it in any of those 2 months. Now, it hasn't been really terrible price action. I mean, BTC's at 108. Again, I remember, in end of 2024, we were sitting at like 70,000. So if you really think about it, we're 40K more than where we were in end of last year. So not bad at all. Okay. Market, so S&P flat and lingering 0.8%, Nasdaq gained 0.4%, supported by big tech with Nvidia hitting a record high 4.3%. Okay, so it looks like Nvidia is moving, so that's good. Small cap Russell fell 1.2%. Key drivers, so let's give key drivers of why these activities happen. So investor confidence buoyed by ceasefire between Israel and Iran, signs of oil markets are stabilizing. And yeah, it looks like, there's some back and forth on Twitter about maybe this ceasefire is not true and, they're still bombing and stuff like that, or people are still plotting stuff. I think it has tempered off. I think like maybe you have some stuff and until they figure out some type of deal. But I think for the most part, we kind of avoided a crazy type of war, and they look like they're coming to some type of deal for the meantime, right? Fed Chair Powell indicated potential rate cut if macro conditions support it. However, inflation from tariffs may delay that move. And yeah, we still have the tariffs, and I thought we came to an agreement, but there's not a deal on the table. I haven't kept up with tariffs in a while because the whole Iran and Israel stuff took over, so it's always like one thing after the next. First it was the tariffs, first it was the election, then it was the tariffs, then it was the conflict. Actually, no, sorry. So it was Ukraine and Russia first. Then it was, because I think Ukraine and Russia was before the election. Then it was the election. Then it was the tariffs, and then it was Iran. So you had all these things back to back. So it's hard to keep up with all this stuff. Um, what to watch out for? Micron earnings later today, so it looks like that's coming out. Federal Chair Powell testimony impact. Yeah, I think Federal Chair Jerome Powell, he testified yesterday, and they kind of grilled him about why he wasn't lowering rates. And again, he gives generic answers. Crazy. We have no rate cuts yet when inflation is lowest in 4 years. Yeah, inflation is tapered off, but it looks like they want really close to that 2%. Um, but we did get rate cuts in December, so it's been like 5 6 months since we've gotten another rate cut, and they cut it twice before the last election. Yeah, exactly. So that's another thing too. I forget who it was. I'm not sure if it was the vice president, but they were saying how federal Jerome Powell saying he can't. He's hesitant to cut interest rates right now because we still have inflation, right? But he didn't hesitate to cut it before the election of 2024. So a lot of people are skeptical about, okay, well, why did you cut it at the end of 2024? But you're now, we're seeing good CPI data. We're seeing, I mean, inflation is not at the numbers they want, but it's somewhat tapering off. So, but it's going to come. A lot of people think the fact that we didn't get it as, a lot this year. I mean, again, this year's not over, but if we get 2 this year, a lot of people are predicting we get like 4 more next year. So it's all going to go back into 2026. And remember, the I forget, the midterm elections are next year, so they need the market to look good too, right? So same thing with the last election. They cut rates right before the election, market looks good, and then going into 2025, kind of market took a tapered off, and then this we start getting all this tariff talk and stuff like that. But yeah, remember, midterm elections are next year, so it just falls within. If we get 2 this year, we're probably going to get a few more next year. So I think going into the end of 2025, really bullish, just historically for crypto, and then going into 2026. The beginning, that first half is probably going to be bullish. So we started this first half kind of bearish. I think next 2026, that first half is going to be bullish, and then the end of this year is going to be real bullish too. So, very exciting. Okay, let's play a game. I've probably been talking too much here, and I'll try to do 3. Let's see. They're pretty quick. Should I? Let's do this. Probably wasn't the best move. I wonder if this is going to be a free. Let's do this. I don't think he's going to see it, but we'll see. All right, attack is a horse on A5. Does he see it? I think he does. But I don't think there's any way to protect it. I think he's going to lose his horse. Yep. There we go. Yeah. But then I lost something, huh? Actually, no. Right here. Oh, that was terrible of me. I can't believe I did not see that. Gave up a horse. He gave up a horse, and I gave up a rook. All right, let's keep pushing here. Darn it. I'm playing so bad right now. I was playing good, and then I kind of no more classic 10-minute. I do play, so I'm actually at 1358. I just don't play classic on live because I'm not trying to mess up my score. Like I like to focus, so I don't want to be talking and then also playing classic at the same time. So, but no, my classical score is going up actually really really nicely here. 13. I hope to be at 1500 by the end of the year. All right, let's do this. Oof. Oh, darn. That's checkmate. All right, let's see if he wants to rematch. No, he no. Oh, no, he denied. All right, yeah, I knew. All right. All right, that was the first game. Second game here. I'll leave that pawn there. Yeah, was not the best. I'm gonna have to go out of my way to protect this. Yeah, he's gonna go. Darn it. Free. Oh, yeah, I guess. Hmm. Feel like you're pretty decent here. Oh, I got rid of that. All right. Yeah, I gotta get rid of that. Fortunately. Okay. Now, right now, it's just literally defending. Oh, he should have definitely pressed. All right. I think I went on time here for sure. I don't see him coming back. Here we go. Yeah, I don't see him doing much here. Oh, that was good, but I don't think that's gonna be enough. Oof. Here we go. Darn it. I think I'm gonna lose on 1 second. That'll suck. Oh, I won by luck. That was luck. All right. All right. One more and that's it. All right. That was luck right there. Ruby Lopez, the Spanish. Let's castle. Feel confident castling here. Let's do that. Here. Right in the middle. Here. And let's attack the middle. There we go. There we go. Should I take with I think we're good. So I lost one and won one. All right. Let's move this out the way. I feel like it's gonna be a hindrance. Let's see. Um, hmm. There we go. Yeah, he was trying to trap my thing. There we go. Move this up. There we go. Let's go. That's right. Resign. All right. I think that's pretty much it. Market looks great. I think we're going to have an explosive second half of 2025. Rate cuts should make a lot more liquidity to come into the market and pump some coins and some stocks up here. But that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.